back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our first live broadcast for today. Last night, we started our July boot camp. We're going to literally be training until the end of the month, and I'm happy to announce that after suffering a heart attack on the 6th of July, I'm back. And I have a lot of things to go over with all of you. Last night we had our first boot camp session. And I know we have folks with a lot of questions. Now this session's supposed to end in, looks like 24 minutes. So let me hop over here. And jump into Linda's account. So Linda, you sent me your new password. I am in.
Good morning.
Good morning. And I just have to let all of you know, I have to pace myself. Yesterday I kind of went overboard. I'm looking forward to getting everything back over this weekend. So, Linda, if we look at your network, you're growing. And of course, I asked everybody in boot camp to, send you a connection request. And we're going to start doing that on a regular basis with everybody that participates in a boot camp to basically support the legitimacy of your existence. So is there anything in particular you wanted me to take a look at this morning?
Well, hopefully 2 quick questions, maybe one's a little longer. If you go to Lana Richmond, I just need a little direction. She asked a direct question and I was like, there's got to be an easy answer here. And I thought, well, I'll ask that this morning.
Yeah. So
and one other.
What's the first name? Mana?
Lana, Lana Richmon.
Okay, so here she is.
Yep.
Okay, so let's take a look at who you're talking to. And so the position, the question that she asks you, whoops, is, so we asked her, why do you have the open to work frame? And she said, I worked at these, but can't seem to find how to end date them.
She got that figured out.
Okay. Well, remember that you are the social media trainer. You're the LinkedIn expert.
Yes. Yes.
So you can always mention that, when you're talking to someone. Do you have any positions available in HR that may interest me? So let's take a look at her profile. Global HR operations, staffing, and sales. And HR operations, what should interest you is sales. So she's an account executive. And it looks like she just ended here. So she certainly has the background to be very successful in network marketing. Okay. So let's come back. Let me just take a look. So basically what she did, so she figured out how to end it. Okay.
Yes. She didn't have end dates on some of the things.
So what you can do is let's come back over to the message. Okay. So first, what you can say, let me put this over here. And so we're talking about plan. So first, let's look at where we are in the process. So reached out there at the end of June. She didn't
And I
answer.
saw where she had a new job at some point. That's where the congratulations came in.
Huh?
Oh, it was the anniversary. Okay.
Okay. Now we sent her this. Why do you have the open to work? Can't seem to find how to end it. I was let go from Kelly last month. Okay, now you don't have a position. You're not hiring. And but you work with a lot of people and you help them set up side hustles, things that they can do to generate income while they're looking for work. So the issues that you want to deal with first is we could say many of my friends. Now, keep in mind that you and I are connected. Anytime anybody asks you a question about anything, you just tell me what you need. I'll send it back. What I know, you know. So I want you to feel completely comfortable with this. And any of you that are watching this that are my coaching students, this applies to all of you. In many cases, what I know about LinkedIn, what I know about what's happening or what has happened in the past in any network marketing company, I've got an answer. So I don't want you to, and we're just basically, saying this, modestly. All right, next. Um, so the next part of this, let me just get this over there. So let's go back and look at her profile. So she was just let go by Kelly. Now, when people just lose their jobs, now she just lost her job. So now she's just looking for work. So you want to make it easy. Why'd you lose your job? What happened? Well, they were reducing staff. It's always a good idea to get people talking about themselves. So we can come back. I was let go. Why? Why were you let go? Now, in this particular instance, again, what are we trying to do? We're trying to be helpful. We have different images. And when someone was let go, or when someone has been looking for a job for an extended period of time, now she was just let go. And if she was let go, so she was let go, then she can apply for unemployment. So while she may not be getting as much money as she was making for Kelly, she still has income coming in. Plus, when people are just let go from their job, they've got all kinds of hope. Man, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to start applying. I'm going to find something. No big deal. So her eagerness and her interest in maybe jumping into something on the side is not going to be as great as someone that's been looking for work for 6 months.
Hey,
The 18th. It's Friday.
it's Friday?
It's Friday. I'm going to get you a big flashing calendar.
No, it's Saturday.
Saturday is tomorrow.
So do you want to go out to dinner tonight or do you want to relax?
I always want to go out for
No,
dinner,
I want-
but I can't eat anything.
What?
I can't eat anything. No, honey,
I spoke to Eric, he will make you special fish and you'll have broccoli and asparagus.
yummy, I'm getting hungry right now. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and any restaurant, I just have to call it half an hour early.
okay. My wife saved my life when I had a heart attack. And now she is she's taken on a new role. And for those of you that are familiar with the character in a very popular movie, Nurse Ratched. Okay, she takes Nurse Ratched to a whole new level. But that's the reason why she has dogs that live to 22 and 23 years old. It's one of the reasons why I'm married. Let's get back to this. So, okay. So we want to find out, why was she let go? There's a reason for that. If you go back and you look at her work history, okay? So she worked here for a year, they let her go. She worked here for a year, they let her go. She worked here for a year, almost 2 years. They let her go. And so there's kind of like a pattern, how come you work at these places 1 year? Why did they let you go? People love talking about themselves. Actually worked for Kelly for almost 7 years. And we don't want to we want to get people talking about themselves. Additionally, what did she like doing at all of those jobs? Because she says that she is operations, staffing, and sales. Well, when she was working at these places, what kind of selling was she doing? Of course, we have to answer the question, do you have any positions? So we're going to come back. Now, first thing first, we want to send her a GIF, a moving image. So we're going to come over here, and the image that comes to mind, which you're going to use quite often, is light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, come back over here. We'll take this. As you just saw it. We're going to send her this. Man, she's staring at her screen. And who is she working for? Kelly. Okay? You want to get people talking about themselves. And people love talking about themselves. So the more information you want, what do we want to know about? So why was she let go? Next. Now notice we haven't answered her question yet. Do you have any positions available? All right? We haven't answered that question yet. And again, while we may not answer the question immediately, at some point in time, we need to say, I don't have, you know, I don't have any, you know, I've got a growing internet business, but I don't have, the answer is no, you don't have any positions. And believe it or not, there are some network marketers out there who deceptively put the frame around their picture that they're hiring. And I know of two of them that ended up getting thrown off LinkedIn because the people went back and complained. It's a lie. You're not hiring anybody. And there are a lot of people out there that do that. So you always want to have an end in mind. Now keep in mind that she just lost her job, that she probably, maybe after a year, they're not going to give her a severance package. But depending upon the reason they let her go, and she's typing up a storm here. Okay, I was actually a rehire. Now here I am. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so now let's take this. What? Now there's a pattern to all of this. Now you could actually be having 5 or 10 conversations like this every day. Understand that there's no rush with her. Okay? She's not gonna, she's just starting the search. So what will you sell? What did you enjoy doing? What was your favorite activity at these jobs? We have a whole list of scripts that we're going to be able to use. So we'll take this conversation anywhere we want to take it. The more you learn about the other person, the easier it is to determine, is this someone that you want to continue to talk to? So another question, like, how is your job search going? Well, you know, she's been looking for a couple of weeks. So how's the search for a job going? What did you like doing? Your transition would be, you got 2 choices. One is you can say, oh, you know, most of the people that I work with that worked in HR for more than 8 or 9 years all worked with a network marketing company to generate an income on the side, you know, what companies have you worked with? And then find out how they feel about network marketing. You could do that anytime. But the more you know about her, and in many cases, the longer this process takes, okay? Now, as much as I would like to continue this, and there's a pattern. There are things that we could post. So let's just sit, let's leave this. And if you come back at 1 o'clock, or not, I mean, 1 o'clock, I can jump in here and finish it. All right, what we're going to start out with is we're going to send her a GIF. Focus on focus on where you want to go, not where you are. And then
I can do, Max, I can do tomorrow's, but not today's.
okay, so let her sit. Let her
Okay.
sit. We'll do tomorrow. She's not going. She's not going anywhere.
Okay.
And I promise you, when we write back to her, she's going to be just as fast as now. The other thing that you want to do, you want to star, so you're not going to lose track of where she is. And folks, I'm telling you, LinkedIn has made it easier to connect with perfect prospects, build your business faster than ever before. Now, I'm going to be back, like I said, at 1 o'clock. And Joseph, as soon as I'm done with my staff meeting at about 11:15, I'll give you a call and we'll set up our next time. So for the rest of you, let me just say, that it's late. Boot camp has just started. We're literally going to be in boot camp almost every day. If you haven't registered for boot camp, get in it, because I've got some new strategies and new tactics that will help you build your business faster all summer long. If you're not talking to 10 people a day, like Linda is talking to Lana, you could be. If you're not closing at least 1 or 2 people a week, you could be. It's entirely up to you. And Richard, I'm also going to reach out to you and get you back on my schedule. So again, I want to thank everybody for your well wishes about my heart attack, and a lesson learned in life. You got to watch what you eat.
The Max Method.